Howdy y'all, it's Ryan again. I'm here today to talk to you about the new Kanger Drip box. So let's get into it. Alright y'all, so this is everything that comes in the box. It starts with, you got your device, which is the full box setup. It doesn't come with a battery in it, but I got an Imran in it right now. On that you got the RDA, and you got your little juice bottle here. We'll go over that in a minute. Right now, everything else that comes in the box, you get an extra juice bottle, which is nice to have. You got a small bag of the standard Japanese cotton that comes with the Kanger products. You have this little warranty information and authenticity card that comes with it. This is your manual. You got a couple screws and some coils, and your little blue screwdriver that you get with everything. You get your charging cable, your black sticker batteries, and this is an extra deck. Let's see if we can get a better view of it. It's an extra deck that comes with the actual setup, pre-built and everything. One of the cool things about this is, even though it's an RDA, it comes with replaceable decks. So the top here actually screws off, and you can buy 3 packs of these coil decks here, and you can actually just full on replace and throw these out, and they should be around the same price as your standard Kanger OCC coil. And I honestly thought that was interesting, because you don't see too many replaceable pre-built decks. I personally haven't seen any, so that was one of the cool things I found out about this. But if you don't like the pre-builts, you can see what I've done is I've actually built on this. It comes with space coils, but I decided to throw my own build on it because I wanted to see how it would hit. You can see it nice and kind of just pops and fires there. One thing about this device is you can't build below a 0.2, so you really have to keep that in mind when building, because if you build below a 0.2, the device will not fire. It does stop you from doing that. But yeah, so let's get into a little bit about how this works. I'll take this apart for you and we can go and look at some of the insides of it. Alright, so we're going to be tearing this thing apart and looking at kind of how it's put together. So first of all, this RDA bit, it's a 22mm RDA. Right, you can just screw it off if you want to build like I have. It just screws off on top like that. It comes apart. You can see there's a little hole in the bottom. It's where your juice feeds up and through. You can see inside there, there's another little hole in there for the juice to come through. So that's how your juice fills up through. It fills through little holes in the bottom. You kind of got to feed your cotton down into it. And I'll change this out, and I'll put the extra bit in it just so you can kind of see how it works and everything. But before we get into that, I'm going to show you this. So there's a little piece right here. It's just magnetically held on in the bottom, so the bottom where the juice bottle flows in. And all you do is it's just held in by a little rubber stopper. You just pull it all the way down and out, and that's your juice bottle. As you can see, I've been using this thing, so my juice is not all the way filled up. It comes with 2, so if you wanted to change out the flavor that's in there, all you do is you take your second juice bottle, you throw it on there, you just stick it up. Very easy, held in very well. It doesn't really shift around, and it works actually rather nice for that. The one thing I did have to say about this product is that in the manual, it doesn't tell you which way the battery should go in. Even though most Kanger products will throw in the top, like they all will, they'll throw in the top going upwards into, so you want the positive side on the top face. It doesn't have the markings for that. So if there are any questions about it, you always throw your positive end in up, right? And that's how it'll go. But it won't explain this in the manual, and it doesn't have the positive negative markings on the actual device. Other than that, I'm going to show you how this hits real quick so you can kind of see what I built on it. Right now I'm running at about a 0.5 flat. It was just a quick build I threw on there to see what else this could handle, to see how it worked, to get a different hit out of it. It does hit very light just off of how it regulates through the battery and goes through everything. It does kind of give a lighter hit, so if you aren't a fan of the standard coil that comes in there, don't fear, you can rebuild this. You have down to a 0.2 to build to. So if you do like those vapes that heat up quick, this is going to be really good for you. And yeah. So yeah, this thing kicks actually really well. I'm very impressed by how it works. I saw the old versions of this where people used to make them on their own. They'd make a type of squonker that was, you know, kind of hastily made, and it wasn't the most perfect one in the world. And Kanger spent their time and actually really went into making this, and I actually really enjoy it. I think it hits well. For me, I can't use the standard coil, but I can show you how I replace it and how it comes out here in just a second. But yeah, like any other device, it does have a light. If you can see it, it comes on when you press it. It is a 5-click to turn on, 5-click to turn off. It has a couple safety features. If your battery's too low, it'll blink 3 times. If you build too low, it'll blink 15 times. This does have the port to charge with, so you do only use this cable. Something that we've told you many times, you've heard from many other users, you'll hear it a lot. Only use the cable that comes in it. With a lot of these devices, the cable is what's meant for it. A phone charger is just not, it's not as safe and quality to use. This cable is what is meant for it. So only use this cable when charging it, and I'm going to push that. And that's with any device. If it comes with a charging cable, use the device that comes with it. Definitely always use the device that comes with it. But yeah, other than that, we got some safety out of the way. Let's throw in the other deck and I'll show you how everything works. Alright, so all you're going to do is you're going to grab these 2 center posts and you're just going to turn it. Right, and you'll see just that center spins. I hold the RDA just to make sure the RDA doesn't spin off with it. But it's very easy. Also, guys, please make sure that you are turning your device off when doing this. You don't want to misfire and burn your hand. That would not be cool. Alright, so I'll set that there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my new coil out, get some juice off my hands. That's gross. All you're going to do is just the opposite way. Just throw it in like that. Spin it back on. Alright, now we got that in. Now what you want to do is take a little poker. I'm just going to take the blue screwdriver that comes with it. And you're going to take this cotton and you're just going to poke it down. What we recommend is treating this kind of like an RDA and keeping the cotton out from underneath your coil. Give you a little better hit. It will tell you to actually drip ahead of time. I have not done that. I mean, you can. It will make it quicker, but I figure if I already got juice in it, why not use it for how it was made? At least that's my opinion. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. But yeah. So as you can see, well, hopefully see, I've cleared the cotton out from at least the underside of this coil. And I've been squeezing juice into it as we go just to keep it packed down. Do my final clear outs, squeeze some more. This is just to make sure it's all well and juiced, because you do not want to burn this. As with any device, if you don't prime your coil correctly, it will just taste god awful. You'll pretty much rinse straight cotton right into your face. So now we've got this all juiced. Turn this back on. And burns out. So that's the standard coil that comes with it. Let's see how this hits. It's pretty nice. It's actually a very good device. I think the standard coils that come with it hit very well. Honestly, this device is great, especially for the person who's just getting into it and they want to start dripping and they want to start learning all that and really get into building. This is really the device to have, because you can now, like, you'll have your juice, it works, and you keep it and you can juice your coil whenever. But if you're out with, you're out at a vape shop with your friends, you want to try all these juices, you don't have to you can actually just drip straight onto your device at that point, and it'll work so much better. You can actually try different juices on it, see how it's going to taste, find the juices you like to get a little bit better flavor than some of the older style tanks that are smaller and can't push out the same flavor. I think this device is amazing. I think it was a really, really good, well-made product from Kanger, and I like it. If you want this device, we have it here now in shop. We'll have it on our website, which will be in the links below. So comment, subscribe, tell me what you think. If you like this product, tell us any other products you'd like to see come out through reviews. Me and Sierra are always trying to do reviews of products, always trying to figure stuff out with that, give you guys the newest and most updated thing, and actually work through it. So if there's anything you want to see, anything you like, anything you dislike, any of our opinions you want to know, just let us know in the comments, or you could go to our Facebook page, which will also be in the description down below, and you can ask us personal questions on there. You can send it straight to us on a direct message, and we'll answer you as best we can and as quickly as possible. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I'm Ryan. It was nice seeing you. Vape on.